Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is I out there, Hers, and I am your real estate girl. And today I'm talking to my realtors, but I talk about all things real estate, whether you're buying a house, selling a home, or if you're a realtor just looking to get some good coaching gems. I'm your girl. Just a shameless plug. Keep in mind that I do offer one-on-one coaching. So if you're looking for a deep dive in your business and you need someone to help you take your business to the next level, help you build out your systems, help you do your branding, I am your girl. Make sure you reach out to me and I can definitely do some one-on-one coaching so that way we can build out a plan specifically for you. Today, I want to talk to my realtors about removing emotions inside of transactions. And I want to have this conversation because this is one of the biggest things that I see in everyday real estate. And I want to tell you all, we have to learn how to stop taking transactions personally. I know a lot of us are emotionally invested in this. I know some of us are more invested because we're literally counting on this closing in order to pay the rent, in order to pay the mortgage, in order to pay the car note, in order to support the vacation, whatever it may be. Like, we're going to have real talk because we are realtors and I see it all the time. I've seen realtors go from a space of actually being relational and building relationships with clients to now becoming transactional and trying to just hurry up and get a client because they're destined and yearning and just so in need of a closing. Okay. So with that being said, I want to talk to you all about removing the emotions out of transactions. All right. Number one, if something happens in a transaction that is not going your way, first take some time. All right. Sometimes I have to take time and say, you know what? I didn't like the way that this email sound. I didn't like the way that this person spoke to me. I don't like what this client is saying. I cannot stand this lender. I don't like the title company. Sometimes I may feel like that. I'm human, right? But before I respond, I take some time. And I take some time because I have to give myself a moment to decompress, a moment to let it sit and let it settle before I give a response, because I don't want for my response to be emotional. You know, when I say take some time, I'm not saying take 5 days, because time is of the essence inside of these transactions. But what I am saying is take a moment. This moment could be an hour. This moment could be 30 minutes. This moment could be 2 hours. But take your moment in order to make sure that you can respond accordingly, okay? Second is keep in mind that you cannot take this stuff personal. Don't take it personal. I know sometimes, especially depending upon how the conversation goes, we can feel personally attacked, okay? I've recently, and if I'll be transparent, this was literally just the week before last, I recently had an agent take it personal, and she called me and said, Althea, I can't believe that you would think that I'm some type of greedy hog. And I had to politely tell her, like, we have to take our emotions out of it. And this is exactly how I spoke to her. I said, we have to take our emotions out of it, because at not one point did I think that you was a greedy hog. Not at one point did I even call you a greedy hog. All I know is that your commission stated that you were getting X amount of money on your altar. I did not know that that was a mistake. And she's like, well, why would I get this amount of money? And the only thing I can say is that's what you put down. And if you knew that that was a mistake, correct it, because I don't know that, because I don't represent you or your client, right? So that had nothing to do with me thinking that you were a greedy hog. That's not what I said. I said correct the mistake. So if she would have heard me clearly, or if she would have seen that clearly, she would have known how not to take it personally. So don't take things personal, because it's not about you personally. It's business, and there's this distinct difference between the two, okay? Next is communicate effectively. One thing that I see inside of these transactions with listing agents, with buyer agents, with title, with lender, with builder reps, is that some people just don't know how to communicate effectively. Some people don't know how to have the right tone. But you can be the voice of change. You could be the one to be the example and to show how you could say, hey, listen, I'm not attacking you. Matter of fact, I just literally had to do this 2 days ago, speaking with a builder's rep, okay? I called the builder's rep about inquiring for my client's pre-construction pre-drywall walkthrough. They essentially missed it, dropped the ball, and didn't offer it to her, which is fine. We are all human and we make mistakes. But when I called, she took it personally and she thought I was attacking her. And mind you, I'm talking nice and calm, but it was the fact that it was a mistake being brought to her attention. So in the middle of the conversation, I had to let her know. I said, hey, listen, I am not attacking you. I am not saying that this is your fault. I am not saying that this cannot be done. All I'm saying is that this was missed, and can we make it right? So as agents, we have to be resolution driven, because we're going to run into so many things inside of these transactions. And when we run into them, you have to know how to get past them, resolve them, and still meet the best interest of all parties involved. So make sure that you communicate effectively. And lastly, don't deflect, take ownership. And what I say this is because we are humans and we make mistakes. Even me, I just made a mistake today. I've sent the email out to one of my I'm gonna represent the buyer. I sent the email out to the seller like, hey, can we extend the inspection by 1 day because I had my calendar marked incorrectly and I think the inspection contingency expired today and it doesn't and the inspection is for tomorrow. Can we extend it? Right after that, I had to go send another email and say, disregard, I take total responsibility. The inspection contingency doesn't end until Saturday. Inspection is tomorrow. We are good to go. So if you make a mistake, don't deflect. Take ownership and make it right, okay? So that's all I want to talk about when it comes down to removing emotions inside of these transactions and to help you be a better negotiator, a stronger agent, and a more respectable partner in the industry. I hope that this was really helpful and good for you guys, and I look forward to seeing y'all on the next video. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, and if you need some coaching, I'm your realtor coach. Let's do this. See you guys.